You got to be careful. We have to pick up some food for our family. So when you're backing up, you've got to look out of your window. So we don't want to hit anyone. Got a good drive record. You had that in your 20s. So now in your 30s, you want to continue that to get good insurance rates. And then your son or daughter is going to be taking driver's ed. So you're going to refer them to me. You're going to watch my videos, comment, and then we'll set up a coaching call. And I have digital products to help your son or daughter learn how to drive, road test, prep, guidelines. It's all in my stand store and my link. So you just click it, set up a coaching call. We had a person from New York. That was awesome. We sold a couple of digital products. We're following the stand store protocol, and that means you need to have 3 to 5 offerings, so we got to put more in. So we're kind of in this tight little parking lot. They're going the wrong way. Scary. I'm going to come up and stop and look. Okay, I'm going to go all the way across. It is very confusing, and I've seen people go the wrong way. Not me yet. Yellow means slow down and stop. Red means you definitely have to stop. Yellow does not mean speed up more. It's a cold Thursday morning. Hopefully you guys are doing good. We got the car warmed up. I do believe it takes a couple minutes to get your car warmed up. Had a question about that. This is old school Impala. Bigger vehicle, easier to drive. I'm gonna go all the way up to the edge so I can see. It's kind of what you need to do in order to see. I'm really looking out of my left window to check that traffic. You can't sit back. You got to come up and get it. Okay, I'm coming to get it. That means I'm pulling out in traffic. This is the hardest thing for beginners to do. And it is a full moon. So this means people will be acting crazy and out of pocket. Do you believe that? If you do, put yes into the chat. Something's going up there by the railroad tracks. Hopefully no one got killed. The train does have the right of way. I want to tell you this immediately. It's definitely a little harder to see when it's dark, but your eyes will adjust. Man, this car's moving pretty good here. Turn my blinker on too early. Sometimes in your 30s you forget stuff, but it's okay. No one's behind us. All right. This is our favorite place. You know this, right? I've never had a client hit the drive-through curb, but this is always the first time. So you got to be really careful.
Welcome back. Will you be using the mobile app today? Morning, go ahead.
Good morning. I need 2 sausage muffins, please. A large coffee, 1 cream, 1 sugar.
Yep.
And that's it.
All right, come on down, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They're really nice here, so it's all about customer service. And then speaking of brake lights, you see these lights. So red means you slow down. A lot of beginners just wait too long to see the light. So I think if you get rest and if you need your eyes checked, you need to go ahead and get those checked. And we're just trying to stay positive. I really do believe that. Positivity is very important. Very. I want you to see this view to realize how important light is to our eyes. Good morning. Thank you. She's always like sad, man. You know, cheer up. I know it's tough out here. Right? I get it. I've been out here before. I understand the grind. And I'm just trying to be careful. Got my Meta Ray-Bans on, baby. And these are AI glasses. Hey, how are you?
Okay. Have a good day.
Thank you. All right. Hey, Meta, what is the temperature? (28°F). It's definitely cold. That's not including wind chill. So look, I'm going to an end. I'm looking left and right. You've got to really look and check traffic. And then you turn into the middle lane. Let me switch angles. Check that blind spot. I'm out. It's definitely cold down here. I think getting comfortable driving is the most important thing. You want to feel very smooth, good speed, scanning, just taking your time. Light already changed, so we don't slam brakes. Never. That will upset the balance of the car and you'll definitely get rear-ended. I'm not trying to get rear-ended. It's that Chevy Avalanche. The next thing you're driving smooth, just try not to tailgate. Must be a very slow person driving, or people are confused. It's just weird. All of a sudden, you're going like 20 in a 45. I think the people in their 30s, they're just trying to maintain, you know, you got a job, hopefully you have a home. You're not living in your mom's basement. You're not laying up on your girlfriend or boyfriend. You got your own. I think that's really important. You don't have to have a new car, but you need to be able to drive and be safe out here. Thank you. It takes about 10 years to truly, become a smooth and safe driver. If you learn at 19, you're 29, 17, you're 27, 16, you're 26. So by 30, you need to understand about space, driving safe, being a good driver, defensive driver, All of these things do matter. Keep tapping their brakes. We talked about that in class. They're a frequent brake tapper. Yep, there they go again. Tapping brakes. Kind of confusing. So we're going to stay away from them. I try to prepare mentally for the day ahead. Really, how many lives can I impact? Who can I help live longer? How can I help educate the next generation? How can I teach people how to drive? I'm an educator, social studies, and some science. Doing some AI things. Really cool, man. Enjoying it. Oh, ooh, that coffee is hot. I didn't like coffee in my 20s or teens, but now it's the go-to. Low key, I burned my vocal cords. And now we can go a little bit faster. We got an open space, and I'm just trying to look ahead for pedestrians. I'm gonna get over one lane. You know, all these cars and trucks look the same. You want to have something that distinguishes you a little bit different. But if you're on a fixed budget, you just get what you can. It doesn't matter. It could be from the late 90s, mid 2000s. So, I don't know what type of cars you guys drive. Or trucks. Calling the slow moving traffic again, so I'm just trying to maintain speed. They got a dirty window too, so I don't know what they're doing. Ooh, they're a smoker. So whenever you see someone with like a grayish or blackish film on there, they're a smoker. And they can't see, so I got away from them. tar nicotine gets on the window and it really reduces their vision. We've learned that in driving school, so it's very interesting. I think all people every 5 or 10 years should just go back, do a refresher course, do some training. I think it will reduce accidents, and then people who are not ready to drive or who are deciding, man, I should stop driving, but we don't want to force anyone to give up their license. But we're kind of in a slow-moving pack of cars again. It's a little frustrating, but there's nothing you really can do. You just have to sit back and try to keep your space, be smooth, look ahead, try to make green lights, watch for pedestrians. A lot of pedestrians walk across this thoroughfare and they end up getting hit. I don't want that on my hands, so I'm just trying to be careful. We're gonna make some lane changes. I want you to see this. So we're trying to stay to an open area because people get very comfortable and get settled in and they don't want to change lanes. But low key, they're holding up traffic. That's a Ford Fiesta. Oh, someone got. U-Haul. That's weird. So now we're in an open lane and we can breathe a little bit. Isn't this nice? But it's going to take some maneuverability, and if you're not scared to maneuver and change lanes, then you can have an open lane, and this feels much safer, and we can breathe. Let me get over. I am a little claustrophobic around cars. I don't know how you are. Even when I teach someone, I kind of panic when we're in small spaces, parking lots, parking structures, underground structures. You have to know how to park in these. This Jeep could tip over. I've seen one of those tip over. They have a very high center of gravity. It's like a little cube on wheels. And in the morning, you know, this is for adults. Most kids under 21 are home sleep, or they're catching the bus to work, or they got a early morning shift, mom and dad. You know, we're taking our 15-year-old or 16-year-old daughter or son to school, then we got to get to work. And we always think about our son or daughter and thinking about the future. So you gotta plan. I'm trying to plan. I need about 7 years, and then I can get another job from the state. But I'm trying to do social media and driver's ed, and you know, get some products out there. I watched Alex Hamoshi, if I'm pronouncing his name right. And he was helping people manage their business, SEO, and TikTok, and YouTube, and Instagram, and Google local ads. So it's a lot going on. That was very educational. I saw yesterday. That Ram 1500 is just cutting across 2 lanes. And we know as a parent, you want to come in here nice and smooth. You know, we're good here in this lane. The left lane in, so it's going to be the zipper merge. So this F-150 Sport with the 10-speed is trying to. So either they're going to fall in behind me or in front of me. Go. Down the squeeze. It's going to be a hard backup. This can cause you to crash if you're not careful. So we're going to have this merge really soon. We can't cross the white line. We could get a ticket if we are in an at-fault accident, so we're going to wait until the line is broken. And I have on my blinker early, and I'm going to fall in right behind this Ford Fusion. And it was pretty good. Just kept my space. But a lot of people slow down. We're at 15 and a 70. There's nothing I really can do right now. It's another old school Impala. A lot of, oh, I almost hit them. You saw that, right? You saw how close I got to that car, man. You got to cover that brake, baby. Woo-hoo. Ooh. Both hands on the wheel, yes. Man. That's why you got to pay attention. Woo. My foot was on that brake though, baby. So I'm keeping my space because these people wait till the last second to get over. They're trying to go fast and they hate going slow. So I'm just covering my brake. I don't know what they're doing. But whenever we have major thoroughfares like this, I'm gonna get over. I'm done playing with them. Yep. Now I can breathe a little bit. You see the white Ford, right? Okay, we getting away from all this madness. This Impala SS has got the power, so I want to stay away from this and get in the open lane. And we know we got to use the ball of our foot to slow down and stop. I never say slam the brakes when I'm teaching someone in their 30s. We're doing pretty good. Got the yellow line to the left, warning. Broken white lines, we can change lanes, and the edge line to the right. We're in the United States. And I know people watch this all over the world. So I want to say good morning or good evening. I'm looking ahead. I'm not looking down at my hands or the lines or the speed. I'm looking. I see that Alfa Romeo. See that Ford. We're moving pretty good. I'll lie to you, I just looked down. So you really gotta aim high and look ahead because we're moving at a very good speed. Oh, they just came over. Man, and that will startle you. Stay in this lane. I'm judging on the traffic. I'm saying because this car came over like, and now I gotta get on the brakes. Not trying to pass 3 or 4 groups of cars at a time. It's not a race, but that gray F-150 up there is doing that. I'm just trying to keep my space, and I see a slowdown. So this car's freaking me out. I don't know what they're doing. I'm just scanning. I see the white van, the red car. I'm looking ahead. And this curve is very dangerous. A lot of cars have spun out. Meta, what is the temperature? Hey Meta, what's the temperature? It's 30 degrees Fahrenheit right now. I like this. These Meta Ray-Bans are pretty nice. It's, AI answers. You can do video, first person. It's pretty cool. I might get the updated version. These cost about $520. I'm just scanning left, middle, right. I do not want anyone to come over, and the semi-truck is behind me. I don't have a death wish. My life insurance is paid for my family. That's for the living. It's not for me. Yep. No blinker. Very confusing. I'm just taking my time. It's definitely a little bit of an adrenaline rush. You just got to take your time. And if you drive reckless, you're just going to rear end someone like crazy, or you're going to get rear-ended. It feels like one of the axles is bent, or a tire. Maybe that 29-year-old lady who hit the curb knocked it out. That's what it is. I feel something wobbling. That's why you got to know your car. And if you're a younger driver, you just get in and drive. But in your 30s, you know if your car's not running good, it doesn't sound good, it's not accelerating properly. So something's going on. I'm trying to not get in this truck's blind spot. There are 4, left side, right side, front and back. So we're just gonna try to keep moving. Thank you. This is life in the city, you know. Some of you live in suburban areas or urban fringes or in the country. They better not. I'm trying to protect. Oh, another car broke down. Oh, it's like a bandit, man. You know, if you drive smooth and safe, you're good, and that's what I'm trying to do, is drive smooth and safe. This ramp is also dangerous, so you know, because you're in your 30s, you're watching this. If we go up too fast, we're going to hit someone and get rear-ended, and we know those cars don't stop to the right. This reminds me of Chicago, Houston, Texas. I was with the client in Texas, very similar to this. Right out of our right peripheral vision, we saw a shadow. It was a man with a backpack, big afro, walking between cars. I had a young lady driving about 25. He almost got hit, and it really started us. She started crying, so I just had to calm her down. But you have to watch for pedestrians in urban areas. They're from New York. They know about it. Oh! Oh. Go up and stop. There's a lot of traffic here. This is one of the most dangerous areas too, but we know as a person in our 30s, after this white car goes by, there's a gap, and here's our gap. Oh, they got their bumper smashed. Whew, we made it. But in certain communities, they have license plate readers. This community has license plate readers because the community wants it. A lot of cars are being stolen, houses are being broken into, so they got a grant from the federal government. Thank you, Elon. Thank you, Donald Trump. And now, as a result, we have license plate readers. We're going to stop completely. But if you follow the law, and hopefully you guys do, then there's not a problem. Because I'm not trying to have problems. Going real easy. And I'm looking, and we know parking lots are very dangerous and people get hit because they walk between cars. So we got to look around and make sure we're good. See how cars are speeding through here. That's the crossing guard. I thought this is very educational. We saw a lot of heavy traffic. We saw a lot of people driving. And you got to understand the elements of driving. And when you're in your 30s, you're trying to be smooth. You're trying to be safe. We're not trying to tailgate. We're not a teen anymore. We're not our 20s anymore. We got families. We have bills. Hopefully you moved out of your mama's house, right? And I think it's important that you really take it to the next level, invest in yourself, go head back to school, get the education you need to get to promotion, because you should be going up $2,500 to $3,800 every year in your job. If you're not, you need to leave that job, because certain jobs aren't for everyone. And like this car coming by, I don't know if you can see it or not. You saw it. That car didn't even stop. So there are a lot of people out here who, for whatever reason, now she's putting on her neon vest, right? This allows people to see her, and hopefully she doesn't get hit. So plan for the future, invest in yourself, and hopefully these videos can help you. I have a stand store, link in the description. You can set up a coaching call with me, jump on, set up a meeting. And then I have a digital product. The stand store recommends 3 to 5. We only have one offering. We're going to get more products in to help you pass your tests, develop your social media, plan for the future. So this is why I put together this channel, to help you reach your goals and help you plan to learn how to drive, to provide for your family, because life is not promised. I want to say thank you. Look at these videos. We will go live later this evening. Bye.